What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be using the all-time New York Knicks here in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. This Knicks team is good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's really nice. Having a couple guys like Dikembe Mutombo, Tim Thomas added into this team. Tim Thomas was a Knick, to be fair, for like 5 years, so I feel like he's a good fit. Dikembe was only a Knick for a year, but I added him on the squad anyway because might as well. Give us a little bit more depth, a little more size to this team. But a lot of Knicks legends as well on the squad, obviously, with Carmelo Anthony, Jalen Brunson, Cat, Patrick Ewing, Kristaps Porzingis, J.R. Smith, Bernard King, OG Anunoby, Willis Reed, Mikal Bridges, Julius Randle. Really solid all-around Knicks squad here today, to be totally honest. And I'm excited to get into it and try a lot of these guys today. We got the newest champions from the Knicks. Everyone but Josh Hart from the starting lineup of this champion Knicks is on this squad, and I'm excited to just hop into a game in general and use this team. Knicks have a lot of franchise legends and obviously are the defending champs now of the NBA as well, so I am excited to get into this game, try out this Knicks team, and see what they can do. And without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get right into this video. Let's try out this New York Knicks squad in some MyTEAM Showdown. All right, let's see what we're working against here. Honestly, I think we might have the better team. He's got Jimmy Con, Bam, Wemby, and KP. Not an insane squad here today at all, to be totally honest. GOAT KP versus GOAT KP at the fives. This should be a solid matchup here. I'm excited to get into it and see what we can do. Shout out my guy GXF for letting me use his account for this video, in addition to, I don't know how many more videos I've done this year, but a ton of them. And let's get the ball into Jalen Brunson's hands. What did Josh Hart say about Jalen Brunson? They say he's born to play basketball. I'm excited to get into this one and see what we can do. And let's see what we can do, man. Drag him back. Escape, downhill drive, KP starts us off with a slam, and we have a 2-0 lead just like that. Good bucket by KP. We really thought KP was going to be generational when he was on the Knicks. That was, oh my gosh. You paused on the first bucket of the game, shooting over a 6'2" guy? Unfortunately, Jalen Brunson may not be the most, he may not be the player most like well-equipped to really effectively, matchup in a matchup like at this point in the year, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, obviously he can't really guard everybody, right? But stopping and popping, JB right back at him, knocking down the 3-ball, gets his first bucket of the game here. And oh, that's a steal. Look at Melo, good D, doing what he didn't really do a ton of in real life, which is play a lot of defense. But stop and pop, Carmelo Anthony knocks that one down. The meter is on, but we are gonna make it work. 2 3-balls already and an 8-3 lead. Carmelo with a good start as well, and we have already scored with 3 of our players here early on in this game. Now, step up, fight through the screen a little bit if we can. Try to get a hand up. Midi fade is no good, and he's out of here. Nice flash pause just to quit almost immediately, and a very solid start to that first game. I'm going to go turn off my meter real quick. Let's hop into a second game. Let's keep hooping with these Knicks. Alrighty, let's hoop. Game number 2 coming off the screen here. Let's see what Carmelo Anthony can do. Downhill drive to the rim, and Melo throws it down, starting us off with a bucket here in game number 2. Swaggy Patty 5 is our opponent here for this one. He's got Con Knipple, Adam Morrison, Chris Webber, Hakeem, and Wemby. So similar squad to our first opponent, honestly. I wouldn't say it's dramatically different, and this should be a good matchup here. So let's try to come out here and hoop. We got a pretty easy game 1 win. See if we can keep it going here for game 2. Look at Jalen Brunson playing D, getting a contest. Beautiful stuff from JB here. Drag back, escape, downhill drive, Ewing to the rim. Con Knipple ain't doing much about that. As we get the dunk to go, we have ourselves a 4-0 lead, just like that. Good start here in this game. Got to get a hand up as best you can here, Brunson. It's going to be easier said than done for sure to get stops with him, but we're going to try our best. He's got to be on the court for a good chunk of this game. That much is for sure, because obviously he's the finals MVP of the new champion Knicks. Like, of course, he's got to play a bunch. That was a terrible shot selection. I don't know what I was thinking. And, oh my gosh, good D. Look at JB. I just talked about how he's got to fight on defense. That's how you do it right there. Catch and shoot transition 3-ball for Karl Anthony Towns is knocked down, and we have a 7-2 lead just like that. Good start to this game. We'll get a hand up here if we can. He's got a midi there, but he doesn't take it. Try to get back out to the 3-point line. Good. Not open. Beautiful. That's a stop. And Ewing with the board. Push the floor in transition here. Patience. Over to Melo. Melo going to stop him. Patience. Yep, I'm not going to force that. Reset the ball to JB here. Misdirection. double escape. That shot is open, and that is knockdown. His shot is absolutely phenomenal, and he gets the bucket to go easily. And everybody but KP has scored here in the second game, although KP did score in the first game. But I'm going to try to get a bucket with him real quickly here as well. And then we'll go ahead and sub some bench guys in and start scoring with everybody else. Watch this switch here. That's fine. That's open. It's a good shot, though. Good shot. We'll live. We will live. Let's get KP the ball here, and let's let him get a bucket real quickly as well. Patience here. Escape. D-book behind the back. Blow by. Nice move. KP with the dunk. Let's go. Good start. We're open right now. Really nice start to this game, honestly, all the way around. I would say this has been a pretty good one here early on. I'm going to let him get a bucket here if he gets a bucket off the ball, because I'm just trying to sub. Okay. Let's play some D now. Oh, my gosh. Cat, that's how you do it. That's playing D right there. Beautiful stuff. Hit our corner. I don't know what happened there. Didn't register my stick or something, but maybe I just suck. I'm not sure. Either way, that wasn't exactly the result that was supposed to happen there, but it is what it is. And good D, KP. Oh my gosh, KP doing it so far. How is that a steal? Oh, it's not a steal. You know, my opponent's kind of getting a little lucky right now. I'm going to be honest. Early on in this game, I think the animations have not been on his side here early on. I got to be honest with you. That's open. It's a mid-range. He knocks it down. 14-7 game here. And let's keep open. Push the floor again. Carmelo downhill drive. Carmelo does not trigger a hop step. He had the look there, just didn't trigger the right one. And there you go, Karl Anthony Towns with the off the dribble three, knocks that one down, and we're up by 10. Really nice start here offensively. Send a double team. He runs right around the double team, but it's fine. We'll recover pretty well. That's not a good shot. We're gonna get another rage quit, aren't we? I'm seeing the future right now, and it's looking like another rage quit. Carmelo on the rim with a dunk. We're up 19-7. And all of our starters have scored now in this second game. Obviously, they've scored a good chunk in the first game as well. But X switch, they didn't switch. Okay, that's fine. 12 seconds left in the first. Behind the back here for Melo. Crossover. Patience. 7 seconds left. Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Carmelo. What a game. Really good start here in this first quarter with a 22-9 lead. These Knicks are absolutely open. And we got a big-time lead. Let's get the bench in the game, try to score with some of these other guys before this guy potentially quits, because we already got one win. Would like to add a second one to the books real quickly as well here, and we got 8 more guys to score with, so I'm hopeful that my opponent's going to stay in the game. We'll see what happens. But yeah, really good start by the starters. Now we'll bring in the bench and see if they can keep on hooping, because I'm feeling good so far, I got to say. They played really well in that first quarter, I got to say. So second quarter here, our opponent's got Bam, Cat. Who is that at the 2? Jaylen Brown. He's got Jimmy, and he's got Pau Gasol. So nothing too insane about his team, honestly. We definitely have a team advantage, but I'm excited to see how the second quarter goes. J.R. Smith, Shea. Oh, he doesn't have Shea escape, but I think he had Shea. Look at the stop and pop, though. JR with the 3. And just like that, we have another bucket in a 25-11 lead. Not a great foul there, but that's fine. Not a big deal. With the lead we have right now, we can kind of afford to kind of do whatever, you know what I mean? He's going to get a dunk there with Jimmy, but no block that time. It's all good. Get the ball into Bernard King's hands here. Bernard's a bucket. I'm not going to lie. This card is a really nice card. He's got a really good shot, too. Go middle here. Stopping and popping. Is that a force? Yeah, a little bit. Little bit, but look at Bernard making the play right back. Dump it into Willis Reed and reset outside. Or not misdirection, patience, just escape. We're going to reset here. Back it out. Get our screener from OG. Try to blow by. Patience. Good patience right there. Leading to an easy dunk. We might have had an easy dunk anyway, honestly, but a bucket is a bucket. At the end of the day, we'll take it. That's defense. Beautiful. Get the board. Push the floor. Run. Out to Dikembe. Dikembe catch and shoot. Dikembe Mutombo with his 3-ball right there. And just like that, we're up by 17 points. JR, Bernard, and Dikembe have all scored off the bench as well. Solid start to the second quarter here with the bench also. So let's keep that going if we can. Get the ball to OG. We need OG and Willis Reed to score, and then we need our last 3 to score, and that is it. Shea, doesn't he have Shea escape? Yeah, he does. Oh, yeah. Look at OG. 360. Was that 360? I'm like not actually 100% sure. I think it was a 360, wasn't it? We got to put Tim Thomas in. We got to put Mikal Bridges in. And we got to put... Who's our other guy who hasn't scored yet? Oh, Randall. All right. We'll throw those guys in the game as well. Oh, I got to score with Willis Reed first. So I'm going to sub him out. Well, here's his opportunity. Oh, and I messed it up. That's fine. That's fine. Not a big deal. We're good. Stay in front here. Good D, Willis. I'm going to send a double team here. Chill. Corner's wide open. That was terrible defense. Genuinely terrible defense. That was absolutely butt naked wide open. But let's see. Willis Reed, I think, is the only guy on the bench who has not scored as of yet. So let's see if we can get that going here. Middle, stop, pop. He is not even close with Pau Gasol. And that's knocked down as well, giving us now a 35-18 lead. That's good stuff right there. Get through. Contest. Hand. Good D. Not quite, but it's all good. Still a 35-20 lead. And now everybody on the bench has scored, which means you can kind of just come out here and hoop with JR. That's wide open. You got to, never mind. You don't got to guard him. I was going to say, that's got to be better defense than that, but apparently not. It got the job done, so what do I know? Get through. Play the pop late. Not able to get there. X-switch. Good D. Never mind. All right. We're not getting the results here the last couple possessions, but it is what it is. It happens. We still have a 35-22 lead, so could be a lot worse, right? Hop back again. There we go. That time JR knocks down the 3-ball. We missed the last one open. We didn't miss that one. J.R. Smith with a really nice bucket right there. Back to a 16-point lead now. Watch the rim run. Try to wall up. Nice post fade. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. I respect that. That's a really nice shot. But yeah, 38-24. Not bad. Misdirection again. Hop back. Boom. Boom. And we get an illegal, of course. All right, well, we get the last three guys in anyways here, so that's good. Having ourselves now a 38-24 lead, and Tim Thomas, Mikal Bridges, and Julius Randle are in the game. We get those buckets with those guys. We can kind of use whoever for the rest of this video here. Send a double team early here. Let's make him make a mistake if possible. That's a great pass. Honestly, that's a really nice read, and I think I'm getting a little too aggressive on the defensive end here, trying to force these stops and extend the lead. We were just up 17, and now we're only up 12, so gotta be patient. But that's a wide open three for Tim Thomas, and he knocks his down. Tim Thomas is a amazing card to have coming out of the last three on this team. He is an absolute dog. And with 2.3 seconds left, do you think we can jets him for a dunk with Randle? Oh my gosh, it might be there. Never mind. I was hoping to get a standing dunk animation. But a 12-point lead at halftime is still very, very solid. This Knicks team is playing well, and we only got to score 2 more times with Mikal Bridges and Julius Randle. We will have scored with everybody on this squad, which is a big-time W. So let's get to it. I'm gonna be kind of aggressive here again, see if we can get him to make a mistake or something. Not quite there, but it's fine. Damn, Dikembe. You just got put in the rim. Oh my gosh. Wemby just absolutely destroyed Dikembe Mutombo. That was tight. I mean, damn. That was a hell of a dunk. All right, come on. Mikal's a good scorer as well. So, oh my. Bro, why is this game close all of a sudden? This guy's a bot. What are we doing? That's not an easy shot. He's not going to shoot that good. I want to send a double team here again. And he's going to try to turn the ball over, and the game's not going to let him, because the pass is going to have to go over Dikembe, basically. Good defense here, and we still get up a bucket. All of a sudden, I can't get a stop. I mean, we're letting this game get competitive all of a sudden. This is not what I was looking for. I thought this was going to be an easy blowout here in game 2 as well, but apparently not that easy. Anyway, stop and pop. Bro, I can't do anything right now. Can't grade a shot. That's a force, and I green the force. Okay, only a 10%. Good shot by Mikal Bridges, leaving us just Julius Randle, every Knicks favorite player, every Knicks fan favorite player, I should say, who needs to score. So let's get a bucket with Julius Randle. We can call it there, and we'll get the starters back in and go back to work with Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, some of these 2026 Knicks. Julius Randle with the escape, gets downhill, gets to the rim for a dunk, and we don't get the steal. He threw that right to me too, I thought, but apparently not. That was our final bucket with every single Knicks player now. So now we can kind of just go out and do what we want, which is nice. Stopping and popping again. Tim Thomas knocking down his second 3-ball of the game, and we have a 49-38 lead now. We just need to start getting a couple of stops, honestly. Once we can do that, we are in a very, very nice spot. That should have been a steal, but it's fine, and he's out of bounds. Good. That is a earned defensive play right there. And we are up by 11. Bring the starters back in the game, and let's finish out this video. We're in a great spot right now. Alrighty, JB, let's have your moment here. We got to lock in with the Finals MVP, the man who brought the Knicks their first championship in what, 53 years? However many years it's been. It's been a long time, and Jalen Brunson was the man who was able to lead the Knicks to that championship. So definitely got to play through him a bit here. In a 10-point game, we're in control, although not as dominantly as I would like, especially after such a good first quarter. But I mean, we're still in a good spot, and Brunson to the rim, doing what he is known for in real life, windmill slams and things like that, of course. It's funny how different 2K is to real life when it comes to the NBA. But yeah, I mean, it's in-game my team, whatever. Should be a steal, and it is. Cat's going to run the floor. Get it out to Cat. Over to Brunson. Catch and shoot. Slow fade is knocked down. And Jalen Brunson with another 3-ball. Getting that to go, and we're up by 15 all of a sudden. Good stuff from JB. Try to get a hand up here as best we can. Try not to get shot over. That's pretty good defense. Not a lot I could do with Jalen Brunson, honestly. We're right up in his grill. He just gets it to go anyway because of a big-time size advantage. It kind of is what it is. Misdirection, downhill drive, back out to Brunson here. We're going to get two of the greatest Knicks of all time in that pick and roll with Brunson and Cat, and that's another easy dunk. He cannot get a stop on Jalen Brunson right now, and it's putting us in a nice spot here as we now have a 14-point lead, and Brunson's got 12 points. He's carrying us offensively all of a sudden. Try to stay in front here as best we can. Jump. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Good defense. Jalen Brunson contests this post fade. He shoots something else, and we find a way to get a stop. Catch and shoot in transition, and I butcher the release. I might suck. We're still at 14 at the end of the third, though, so it is what it is. All right, fourth quarter time. I guess we got to probably use Ewing a little bit as well. Get a little more Ewing gameplay. Obviously one of the greatest Knicks of all time. Haven't really talked about him or used him much in this game, and I think we're good to go at that point. Not a lot else we need to see here in this video. We've been pretty dominant in this one here today. Got an easy rage quit in game number 1, and then this is going to be, oh, never mind. It's going to be a quit before the fourth quarter here in game number 2. That is going to do it for the all-time New York Knicks as we get 2 wins with them here in today's video. I hope you all did enjoy this episode of Theme Teams. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.